Welcome, Taurus, to the Five Clairs Tarot. This is your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus reading for September 18th through the 24th. As you see on the table, Spirit has a lot to say to you, Taurus, so listen closely. There are a lot of oracle cards here on the table, so we're going to start with these three. Number 3, solar plexus chakra. Some of you need to unblock and clear up this chakra, feeling some pressure there. The solar plexus chakra is right above the navel. So if you're feeling some pressure there and in that part of your abdomen, that's what this means. And the number 3 is about coming together and working as one. So if you're part of a community or a family, there has to be some type of unity. The next one is number 8, positive movement forward. So there are going to be changes that are going to be positive. There's going to be change that is going to be showing you that things are going to start looking up and start getting better. The number 8 is about recognizing your limitations and either moving past them or staying within their boundaries. And then we have the number 7, triumph. So there's a situation in your life that may be difficult and challenging, and there's going to be triumph. So that's great because victory is needed in this situation. The next 2 cards are perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Sometimes we just don't need to know all the answers. Just like when we're manifesting, we want to be in the vibration of feeling that you've received that desire without worrying how it's going to come about. Right? So you're being asked to release the need to know all the answers. Sometimes we just don't need to know the answers. We don't need to understand why. Certain things happen because they just have to happen. The universe finds the way to bring you back into balance. And right now, with everything that's going on in the stars right now, with like 5 or 6 planets in retrograde, there's going to be a lot of disorderly, undisciplined actions. There's going to be some challenges. There's going to be some clearing up of misunderstandings because Mercury is no longer in retrograde. So it's going to bring in Uranus being retrograde is going to bring in some clear thinking. Here we have clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So some of you need to reassess your finances, reassess your debt, see how you can consolidate and not continue to grow that debt. You have to clear it up. And then we have distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Some of you may be in relationships that are going through challenges right now. There's a lot of challenges only because we have Pluto and Chiron in retrograde, right? So that relives past traumas. That also dredges up all the past experiences, pain, okay? But there's an opportunity to heal as well with this energy. And your last 3 cards, decide. Overanalyzing options steal you away from the present moment. You have the power to decide today, here and now. What you will gain is clarity and new chances. Again, what's going on in the stars right now, in the universe right now, with Uranus in retrograde, there's going to be clear thinking coming in. Things are going to start clearing up for you. You're going to start understanding. And some things you just may not understand. And you're just going to have to trust that the universe has your back, that the universe is going to put you back on track where you need to be. Be considerate. You might be missing out something. Go through your plan again and give it a check to make sure things are working perfectly. So if some of you are planning on starting a business, starting a side hustle, leaving your job, leaving your relationship, think everything through. Think everything through. Have a plan. Don't just do things on impulse. And the last card is to clutter your space, whether it's your living or working space. It needs cleaning up to welcome more refreshing and pure air. Your mind will gain more clarity and peace. That's true, because the conditions that your desk is in, or your home is indicative of how your mind is. So you need to clear up and declutter. This card is going to be used for the end of the reading to close out. Let's go ahead and thank Source, Creator, the Universe, and Spirit for guiding this reading. Oh, the Emperor, card of Aries. That's boss energy. That's the energy of someone who goes after what they want. That's entrepreneurial energy. So if there are some of you who are starting a business, a side hustle and such, this is the energy you need to go forward with in this week. Oh, they just want to drop them. Ten of Swords. This is the ending of challenges. Some of you may be feeling betrayed. Some of you may be feeling like you were backstabbed. But this is also an ending of challenges, of things that are going to start clearing up for you. Again, you have the Triumph card. So whatever the situation is going to work out for you. Here's the King of Wands, card of Leo. Again, another archetype of someone who goes after what they want. So that's the energy you need to have this week. Go after what you want. Persevere. Okay? Distance yourself if you have to from situations. All right? Because that's going to help you. This clearing up of the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra, the motto for that chakra is I can. Okay, so yeah, you have to say I can and do it. Follow through with it. Positive movement forward. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. If you're in a relationship and you're having difficulties and challenges, this Ten of Pentacles is showing up because there may be some troubles in the relationship. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. This is actually the universe trying to put things in balance for you. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of messages. There's a very fiery energy here with the Emperor and the King of Wands. And now we have the Two of Pentacles. And even though the Pentacles are an earth element, this light, almost kind of like a fire within the 8, the infinity symbol, there's a lot of fire here. So some of you may be going through very big emotions, very hot and passionate emotions. I would cool your temper because you cannot make decisions while you're hot. You have to make decisions once you've cooled off, right? You can't be a hothead and make decisions. And you're being asked to decide one way or the other. Five of Cups. Some of you are living in regret. Some of you are living in the past. Some of you are feeling sorry for yourselves. Four of Cups. Some of you may be bored, ready to move on. Maybe that's why that positive move forward card came out, because you're ready to move on. You're ready to be happy. You're tired of being in that slump, that emotional slump. Some of you may be feeling like not being social with that Four of Cups. And that's all thanks to Jupiter, who's in retrograde. Nine of Wands. Challenges that you've overcome. This is why they're telling you to decide. You've had challenges in your life. You have had hardships. But you can't stay in the energy of a victim. You have to go forward with confidence that you've overcome so that you can triumph. That's why they're telling you to analyze it all. Analyze it, but don't overanalyze. Just live in the present moment. Make your decisions. Just don't make your decisions while you're angry, hurt, disappointed. You have to make decisions. Okay, so here we have Page of Swords. Some clear thinking is coming through. And the Seven of Swords, some shifty energy. Someone around you, unless this is your energy, but I feel more like it's someone around you. There's some shifty energy going on. Some truths are going to be coming out. This is someone who smiles in your face but has a lot of secrets, who lies, who's not forthcoming. Queen of Pentacles, the energy of Capricorn. They're telling you to embody this archetype, to be cautious with your spending, clear your debts, to be decisive, make the decisions. Because that's the energy of Capricorn. They're good with money. They know how to make financial moves. They're telling you to get serious here. Stop wallowing in the self-pity or the victimhood. Start taking control of your life and stand in your power. Here with that Emperor card and that King of Wands. You have a king and a queen on the table. Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are trying to save your money, stacking up those coins to make moves. Then you have the Queen of Swords, card of Libra, with more truth, more clarity. And then you have Temperance. To be patient, to take this opportunity to heal, especially because Pluto and Chiron are retrograde. Another thing with this Four of Cups, Neptune is retrograde, and Neptune is not in retrograde, is embodying the feeling of not feeling inspired, the boredom. Be careful with this person around you. This is a treacherous person. Be careful with them. You're seeking happiness. You want to be happy. But remember that happiness comes from within. It doesn't come from external sources. Okay? That's what you have to remember. You can look all you want outside of you, but you're not going to find it. You're going to find it when you start that healing process, when you start taking care of yourself by removing your debt, removing people that you no longer need around you, by living in the moment. Let's finish out with this card. Source. Your connection to Source is the light and love that shines through you and leads the way. So if you're feeling a disconnect from Source at this time, especially because of all the planets in retrograde, there's a lot of energy out there that is in retrograde, then go ahead and start reconnecting with Source. And if you are connected to Source, then stay connected and continue your practices, because that's what's going to help you heal. I'll see you next week. Godspeed.